Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the chapter reproduction in organisms. So we first start from the lifespan. So the period from birth to natural death of an organism is known as lifespan. In the lifespan, normally reproduction occurs and the biological process through which the organism gives rise to young offspring similar to itself. So this is the main aim within the lifespan of a living organism. So here we are having the picture of our lifespan itself from the natural birth to the natural death process. So after lifespan, we are going to the next slide, and here we are having the discussion about the asexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction are of many types. So the first one is binary fission. The second one is budding. The third one is correlation. The fourth one is gemulation. And finally, the fifth one is regeneration. So these are the 5 types of asexual reproduction mainly occurs in case of living organisms. So now we are going to discuss about the binary fission. So binary fission means we know that whenever the cell divides into halves and each half develop into an adult, it is known as binary fission. So here in this picture, we are mainly have a look on the longitudinal binary fission. So after this, we are having the example where it mainly takes place in case of protozoa. So after this, we are having transverse binary fission where the cells are divided into two equal halves transversely, and here the example is paramecium. And finally, we are having irregular binary fission where cell divides into two equal halves but not following any definite pattern. So here it takes place in case of amoeba. So after binary fission, we are having the multiple fission, and multiple fission normally takes place when the nucleus first divides within the parent cell and many nuclei actually going to develop inside the parental cell, and now this form is known as cyst. So after that, whenever the cyst matured, it breaks and the daughter cells are released. And this type of multiple fission occurs in Plasmodium species. Another example we are also having here, which is occurring in case of sponge. And here also, first we are having the adult sponge, then obviously the nucleus is going to divide it, or I can say the parts splitted and thrown out of the parental body which containing the nucleus, and then each of this parental part which is containing the nucleus is actually developing into a new individual. So this is occurring in case of sponges. So after this, we are having the budding, and this is occurring in case of hydra. This is the most common thing, the common form of sexual reproduction. So first we are having an adult hydra, then the growth of bud occurs, then the bud develops the mouth and tentacles, and finally the bud detaches from the parent and become independent. So this happens, and in yeast normally what happens, the parent yeast cell growing the bud first, and then the cytoplasm divides, and then the buds form with the nucleus, and finally the chain of buds has been grown up, and after that they depart from the mother's body and develop each into a new individual. So this much we are having in case of two methods of asexual reproduction, budding and the fission one. So thank you.